Hey guys, Dynasty Warriors 6 here. I know with the first Sunday episode of Game Finds, sorry about the long wait. I know it was kind of tough for some people, and some people have been asking me, what did you get, what did you get? But here it is, Game Finds on Sunday. This is the first time I've ever done it on a Sunday. I usually at least do it by Thursday, so it's kind of new for me to do this like this. We went we went to a few stores, went to a flea market again. We kind of went back to our older roots because with summer coming, it seems like the flea markets pick up a little bit more with people bringing stuff to them. So we checked out an old one that we've been to a few times. Got a couple deals from there, and one that was really cool and one that was pretty good. So I'll start off with the one that was pretty good. First one I picked up, I'll tell you the price at the end. I picked up a Game Boy Advance SP with a magnifying glass that actually lights up. It's hard to see, I know, with this light, but it actually does light up. And it's got this, and it actually has the back cover, which is surprising sometimes because people lose them for some strange reason. I don't know why, but there we go. Game Boy Advance Game Boy Advance that works. And picked up 2 games in the bundle at the flea market. The first one was Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. I like Lord of the Rings. And I picked up all this. It came all together. Namco Museum with the box. The box has been eaten on, I think, or crushed or something, but it did come with the manual and this manual right here, and it came with the game. And the whole lot, the whole bundle deal for everything, with the 2 games and the box and all the manuals and stuff, came to $10. I thought that was a pretty good, fair deal. You know, Game Boy Advances can sell, gosh, $20, $30, easy. And the games and everything, $10. That's all the guy wanted. So I was like, hells yeah, I'll do that. So $10 for that whole lot. The guy also had a game that I'm going to sell to one of my friends. That my friend Joel really wanted this game, and he only asked for $2, but I gave him I said, how about $1.50, because that's all I had. I only had about $1.50 on me because that's all I had. I had $1.50. It's pretty weird looking. I don't buy PC games very often, but it's got some crazy stuff on the back of this thing, and it's got an amazing cover too. So it cost me $1.50. I'll sell it to Joel for $1.50 when he gets a little cash together. He just didn't bring cash to the flea market for some strange reason, even though I told him like 4 times we're going to the flea market. That's Joel for you though, right there. So there we go, Wonderland on PC, I guess. And next up that I picked up, now this is definitely my find of the whole thing, going to the flea market. And I already knew it was there, and I was having to wait till I got off of work because now I'm working again. So it's hard to go game hunting when you're really tired. But I picked up, we'll start with, it's a bundle deal. Got 2 Sega Genesis 6-button controllers. Pretty cool. Nice and small. Petite. Tiny little guys. 2 of those. I got a Sega adapter. Wrap up. There we go. Sega adapter. Plus, of course, the AF RF unit. The guy wrote on there, Sega. Why he did that, I don't know, because Sega's written right there already. Go figure. But I picked up, and I was so happy to get this because I've never actually owned one. I picked up a Model 3 Genesis. And this is a system bundle, and I'll tell you guys the price at the end that I paid for it. But a Model 3, I've never owned a Model 3. I've owned Model 1s and Model 2s, but this is my first Model 3. This thing is tinier than I even expected, honestly, but it's so cool. I'm so glad I own this. It's just a funny little, looks like a little toaster or something, It's kind of weird looking, but it's awesome. I'm so happy I got this. Also, what came in it? Well, I'll go with the games next. So there was a bunch of games with the system bundle. He threw in Urban Strike, the sequel to Jungle Strike. Taz and Escape from Mars. I already have this one. This one's up for trade if anyone's interested in this one. Road Rash 2. This one's really cool. This Road Rash 2, I knew they made it, was the smaller version. And it's like that small, because usually they're tall, the tall carts with the yellow clip thing in them. This is the smaller one, which I was really happy to find, because this is kind of a harder one to find from what, oh boy, I almost lost it, from what I understand. And actually it says assembled in Mexico. I don't know why. Hard Driven. This is up for trade if anyone's interested, the Jungle Book, and NHL All-Star Hockey 95. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, all loose card, not bad with the system bundle. Also, he threw in the instruction manuals, or the instruction manual to the Sega Genesis Model 3. Read before, you know. Yep, Model 3. With the plastic holder for it, which is cool. And 2 instruction manuals. Taz and Escape from Mars. It's the Greatest Hits Edition, Mega Hit Series manual. And Urban Strike, the sequel to Jungle Strike. Yay. But then the biggest thing about this deal was, and it was amazing, is that this deal came with this. It came with a Model 3 Sega Genesis box. So this is the box. It's not in great shape. It's a little bowed, as you guys can tell. So what I'm doing is I'm working on I have like 2 books that I'm pushing it in between and letting it just kind of push back into itself slowly but surely. You know, it actually is a lot better than what it was, okay, even after 1 day. So just take some time. But, oh yeah, I love it. Model 3 Sega Genesis box. Model 3. I was like, oh man. And the price I paid for this, guys, with all the games, all the instruction manuals, the 2 controllers, all the hookups, and the Model 3 was $35. He wanted $40 originally, and I offered him $30, but he was like, I can't let it go for $30. I'm throwing in 6 games and all this. And I was like, all right, $35. And he was like, okay, I'll do $35, which is still, realistically, I shouldn't even be complaining, because this is what a heck of a deal. I'm so happy I finally got an old box system. This is actually my first older generation box system. I don't have any. Jason's got the 64, Can-Man Jason's got the 64. I don't even have that. I just finally got this for once. So this is Game Finds, guys. I'm really happy. This is definitely my biggest, one of my best, I think, not one of my best pickups, but just one of my favorite ones currently just because of this. So, yeah, look at that. Oh, so sexy. So sexy. So anyways, that's it, guys. Next weekend, I will try to have a Game Finds. Money is very tight right now since I started working. I'm not going to get paid for a while. Surprise, surprise. I'm not going to get paychecks real quick here soon. I get my first payday, I think, is like May 4th. So I'm like 2 weeks away, and I've got limited funds, but I will try. If anything, I'll do an updated collection video or something if that's the worst case scenario. But I believe I'll be able to get maybe something. We'll try it. We'll aim for something a little bit. But anyways, guys, that was it. Thank you guys for tuning in on Sunday's Game Finds. This will be the way it is from now on till further notice. But thanks, guys, for tuning in, and have a great week.